303 Squadron being known as Elite Squadron. We all know this story, but do we really? The Kościuszko Squadron gained its celebrity status many years before World War II, and all that happened back in Poland. It was formed in November of 1918 and it was used during the Polish-Ukrainian War. This unit was joined by the American volunteers and soon named after the Polish national hero Tadeusz Kościuszko, who fought for the American independence in 18th century, ironically against British. Americans alongside the Poles fought in the Polish Bolshevik War. Kościuszko Squadron became famous purely due to the war movie or a blockbuster made in Poland in 1930s under the title of the Starry Squadron. But also thanks to the Airmen's March that was composed initially as Squadron's anthem and only later evolved into the official Air Force March in 1937. This squadron never won any of the prestigious fighter tournaments organized every year in Poland for the Air Force regiments to compete. And during the Polish campaign, they shot down far fewer enemy aircraft than their colleagues from the other fighter units. When they came to England, they were well trained and had this massive advantage over the colleagues posted to British squadrons, that they knew each other very well and they fought alongside their countrymen. The advantage was that in most cases they fought arm in arm with each other in Poland and then in France. At Nordholt they formed a large group of people speaking the same language and sharing the same feelings towards the Germans. They understood their own tactics, but above all they could support each other physically and mentally on the ground as well as in the air. Were they any better than the twin Squadron 302 or some of the individual pilots posted to British squadrons? Definitely not. The City of Poznań Squadron colleagues were also well trained and experienced. Some of them had already more climbs under the belts than 303 pilots. Only the decision made on 17th of July 1940 transferred the future 303 squadron that was not even organized to Nordholt. It was therefore the decisive factor that helped Poles to be at the right place and the right time and efficiently use their fighting skills. Was 303 an elite squadron? Not at all. 303's Polish commander, squadron leader Krasnodębski simply wanted to gather the airmen whom he knew from the 1st Air Regiment in Warsaw. Hence he handpicked guys that he trusted, he saw in action, and he commanded in Poland and then in France. I personally think this was the crucial factor.